Welcome to today's random reading. We're going to talk about anger management today. What will best suit you in a fight or to win an argument, or how you can deal with upsetting, frustrating situations. My candle looks a little off there. Anyways, pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and pile 4. I like to close my eyes, and when I open them, the one that pulls me in, that's the pile I go with. That's how I do it. You do it however you like. The timestamps will be in the description and hopefully in the comments as well. So let's get it done. Pile 1. Today we're going to explore a little bit of anger management. I get my hands, got my Crypt Keeper hands here. I get them on the right arm. We're backwards already out the gate. Anyways. Pile 1. How can you best manage your anger? So, do you ever feel like the martyr in a fight? Is that like your go-to maybe? I don't know. But the best way for you to avoid anger is to set the environment to have you need to not create a tense atmosphere. You've got to really focus on just avoiding conflict. So 5 of Swords is withdrawal after a conflict, so it's not getting like peacefully resolved. So maybe, I don't know if you just keep it going or you feel like you never win the argument, but we're gonna help you win the argument from now on. Next time you want to get in a fight, put some distance. We got the Chariot and the distance, so make sure to put some distance between you. First step, just get away. This guy's so cool. It's like a mysterious driver ready to take you somewhere far away. So put some distance between y'all. That's step 1 for you. That would be like the best. And then we also have discipline, which is crazy. So maybe you get a little wild in an argument, and the best thing you can do is put some distance in between. Because I think that you maybe just keep it going. You're not going to retreat, and if you do, it's not going to solve the problem. So your best case scenario is to just get some distance, and then let the bomb diffuse a little bit. Make sure the setting is not a conflicting setting that you're going back to. So just create a less tense atmosphere and have discipline so that you don't beat the living heck out of whoever you're fighting with. And remember love. It's so funny because we got like a new start in love, and then we got luck, and I'm not sure yet exactly how that plays in, but I do see with this co-creation, this goes along pretty good. I think whoever you're fighting with afterward, the way to get past an argument for you is to build something with the person you're fighting with after. So diffuse the tense fighting grounds. Get rid of the tension, and then find a project that you guys can do together. Like you need to build something together. That's how you're gonna get past your arguments. So, and then we have water magic, which is funny because we had the Ace of Cups, and then we have earth magic. So staying grounded as far as like magical stuff you can do. Not everybody does witchy rituals, so this won't apply for everybody, but instantly with all this water going on, I would say like take a calming bath, or maybe do some scents. I lit this candle. It's so good, actually. I was having a really crap morning. I don't like arguing online with people. I never get mean comments on my YouTube, and that's not true. I rarely get them, and when I do, they're whoppers, and it's like somebody just took the time out of their day instead of clicking out to say something rude. It's like, okay, well, 75,000 other people thought it was helpful, so I'm sorry it didn't work for you. All you had to do was click off. But so I did actually normally I just let it go and I walk away, and I'll click like and heart, and I won't respond anymore. And today though, it was so bad. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna stick up for myself. F them. So I did. And then they fired back with another mean, rude comment. So I was like, you know what? Sometimes you just can't win. Sometimes people just aren't going to see eye to eye. Communication, there's not going to be any because you speak in different languages and there's not going to be a compromise. So, but then I lit this candle and I was sitting here and I was like, man, that's really relaxing. So maybe like warm and cozy scents and taking a bath and earth magic, get outside, do something in the yard. Actually, yeah, co-create. Wasn't I saying like find a project? Just throw yourself into a project when you're mad, like preferably an outdoor one. Plant a garden or something. Oh, we got weasel. That's funny. Yeah, don't let people weasel back in. Just cut them off. Put distance between you. That's the best thing. Because I'm afraid that if you don't utilize this distance thing and the discipline, like you're probably gonna end up doing something real bad to somebody. Because we got death, which is not supposed to be interpreted that way at all. Death is actually a transition, a transformation, closing the door. Actually, that's when one door closes, one door opens, another one opens, basically. So it's not really a bad thing, and that will lead to luck. We'll say that. Because I was like, why did we get luck in here anyways? But so one card I can't make sense of. It's my favorite card. However, it just doesn't quite match with your reading, but yeah, don't try to make a martyr of yourself. Just get away. That would be the best thing to suit you in an argument or a fight. Oh, look, chain of events that will affect your life. Yeah, so yeah, don't stick around and keep, like, what am I trying to say? Don't try to just stick and hammer away at somebody. Just get away. Just leave it behind. Like this clown online, I finally was just like, whatever. I'm not going to entertain an argument. I got the time all day long. I could fire back and forth. I could sit and butt heads. But at some point you have to realize they're not getting your point. And I've tried to understand theirs and kind of see where they're coming from. But they took an insult where it wasn't there. So you just can't, I don't know. People get bored and do dumb things and oh well. So broken wishbone. Wish will not be granted. What? So yeah, I guess if you don't get away, yeah, nothing good is gonna come of you staying and continuing to argue. So for you, your best anger management is to put distance and have discipline. Do not engage. Do not keep it going. Just get away and start a new project. And it says co-create, but maybe not with the person you're fighting with, but maybe just with someone that you like and enjoy and trust and brings you back to ground zero. I don't know. We got a lot of sea stuff. Oh, double Cokes. We got both Cokes. That's funny. Remember, I always think of the commercials back in the day. I think in the 90s they used to play that, let's all hold hands and drink a Coke together around the world or whatever. We got co-create, so yeah, maybe just distance yourself from whoever you're fighting with and then go click a cheers drinks with your friends. I don't know what we're doing on that. Let's see here. Let's try to pull some letters or some words to help you. What will help you win in a fight? Or the best thing you can do. Isn't this like musical chairs? Oh, change seats, right? Switch seats. I guess that would help. Put yourself in their spot. Like I was saying, I was trying to see this guy's view and like why I must have offended him so hard, and I kind of get it, I guess. Basically, I had like this washing machine that broke, and I didn't mean to say it super rude. I thought I was being nice. Like, I paid this repairman to come out, and he almost laughed. Like, it took 2 screws to take the top off the machine, and had I known that, I could have done it and saved the weight of him having to come out and having to pay the extra to have a house call made. And It was a very simple fix. The hose popped off. It was just a little squeeze clamp. And like he was almost laughing at what a simple fix it was. But I didn't explain all that in the video. So I guess I came across as some a-hole that was like, don't hire professionals, just do it yourself. And that wasn't my point. My point was that I was trying to help people that didn't need to go that far, because sometimes you can just look at the situation and self-diagnose things on your own if they're not that bad. Like super quick fix. Could have done it myself in two minutes. So I was trying to save people some money, but there will always be those people out there. And he must have been a repairman or something. He's like, you're paying for their knowledge. And I was like, yes, I know that. I ultimately called the professional and I paid the professional rate, and he was polite and I was polite and I gave him a great review. I didn't put all that in the video. So sometimes it's better to not bother explaining yourself. Just walk away. That for you, pile number one, is how you're going to win your arguments and do best in a fight. So don't stay and fight, because you'll end up killing them. It will never end and never be resolved. So it's best for you to just woo-saw, go take a bath, go take a drive, put on a nice warm and cozy candle and just chill, right? And then work on a project, build something cool, throw all your energy into that after. So, pile one, thank you so much for hanging with me today. I appreciate you. I appreciate my lovely subscribers, my lovely, wonderful people, all the beautiful people that write very nice things. You are amazing, and you make up for that 1% of jerks out there. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Do something nice for yourself, do something nice for somebody else, and always drink more water. It's a big deal. Bye, pile number one. All right, pile number two. Welcome to your reading. Today's theme is anger management, because I had a crap morning and I wanted to rant. So pile number one, I could tell they were a little feisty, a little sassy. Pile number two, you feel different. You feel like, you don't feel so fiery, as in like if you get in a fight you're gonna kill him or just keep going forever. I get a whole different vibe from you. I think you're a lot more maybe more like you're more of a thinker about it. Like you're willing to fight more in the sense of talking it out and like resolving it without violence. There it is. That's what I was looking for. Pile number one is more violent, and you, pile number two, are like the calm, clear-headed, able to face it. So we had here and now, and then we had this Eight of Swords is about just dealing with what's happening right now, like not just letting it build up and bubble. So to best curb your anger management, then you need to deal with what's going on like right at the time it happens. You need to really like go through it. The Ace of well, we got the Ace of Pence too, but we got a ton about like work. So throw yourself into work. That would really be good for you. Like work on advancing your skills. But I don't think you let things sit and fester. We've got the Queen of Cups, and she this is like confiding, and she's the good friend, the really nurturing, loving person. So I don't know if that's you, or if you seek out something like that instead of like a fist fight. Like some people, their go-to is to just butt heads and duke it out, but I think you're more of like the chill approach, where you're willing to really think through it and look at, like, you're more of a like debate, but in a calm, sensible way. We've got Justice, which just makes me think of a courtroom where you get lawyers and like everything is done calm, and they bang the gavel if anybody speaks up too crazy. Like everybody, you'd rather have a nice, calm, not argument, but like a conversation. So your best bet in an argument to win arguments or deal with like getting mad would be to just stay calm, just look at all angles and really take like the diplomatic approach. I think that's what you do. And then like this is building a community project. This is advancing your skills, like leveling up, just staying strong and calm and steady-headed, and and really just staying focused on what it is you're building or working on. Like, I think you really throw yourself into work when you're frustrated. Like, I don't think you go and do any damage. I don't think you go and fight anybody. I think you just throw yourself harder into work. So, and then we've got direction, which is great. So, yeah, I think you just put your anger in a better direction, as in like building something. Oh, completion. This is really good too. So I think you just get mad and complete tasks. So I'm gonna guess like you get angry and you just start cleaning the house kind of deal. We have Cersei. I love her. Oh, she's the best. She basically turns these, well, she's cast out on an island basically, and then these pirates come, these sailors, and they see this beautiful woman, and it starts off all great and she's lusted after, and then things turn dark and then she has to turn them with magic into basically pigs and wild beasts and things on this island. So she lives alone on this island full of she's a sorceress that lives alone on this island without a man because they can't control themselves enough, so she has to turn them all into wild beasts. So she's basically living on a cool island full of neat critters. She's got her own little Dr. Dolittle zoo going on. Which I just find so endearing. But, so I think you're not gonna entertain idiots, basically. You're just gonna use your magic to move forward on a project, and just, you're not gonna deal with that. You're just gonna go, poof, you know what? You're a beast. There's no point. I'm moving on. I'm building things that matter, and you're nothing. So bye. And then we've got make a move. This is supposed to be your magical card to help you move on. So make a move. They're dancing in the river. Yeah, definitely. Like, I think you either throw yourself into maybe going to the gym, or like, I get like really, like, you're not the anger managed needing type. Like, I think you're pretty calm and steady-headed person. I think if anything, you're gonna go like do something graceful or go run a trail or something. And then we've got Vanth, caretaker of the lost, respite, assistance, and memory. So maybe you forgive but you don't forget. Like, I think more so, and you just learn from mistakes. You learn from people. You've realized that you can only get so far with people of a certain mindset, and you're not gonna stick around and keep hammering away. You're just gonna chalk them up for what it is and move on. So we've got building blocks again with like the work stuff, and then why. I think, yeah, you're probably past the point of being like, why are people like this? But you're not gonna throw fists up or anything. You're just gonna go build. I think the best thing for you to do to manage your anger or win a fight is to just build. Just keep moving forward. You keep working on yourself, like physically, or you're just gonna go run a mile and it's just gonna benefit you. So if somebody makes you angry, it's actually good for you because you throw it into a what is that word? You make a really good positive thing out of it. So it just helps you build yourself even more. So let them try to make you mad. It ain't going to work. I don't know if you can get anything out of these letters. I like to pull letters, though. It's fun. And some charms. So maybe they mean something to you. We got the manta ray. My youngest used to call these arm plane fish. Actually, I think both my kids did. And we got a sparkly lizard. We got a fish. Oh, yeah, we got the martini glass. That's celebration. We got the bikini bottoms. Like, take a nice, relaxing vacation. Take a you day. When people make you angry, just pretend like you're at the beach. We got roll of dice. That's taking a risk. I don't get a lot of risks out of you. I think you're very calculated. And I think you're going to logically win in arguments. I don't think you're going to physically need... I don't think it's ever going to need to get to a physical place. I think you can win by using your mind. And motherly sense. Yeah, I get like you're more of like a motherly, like everybody calm down, let's talk it out type. I think that's what works best for you. And a lot of celebrating. I think you celebrate a lot of when, like, I don't think you dwell too much. I think you're focused on the future and you'd rather have celebrations than fights. So good for you, pile number 2. I do wish you the best. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. And please do something nice for yourself. Do something nice for somebody else. And always drink more water. Can't drink enough water. I gotta tell people that all the time. So we will see you later, pile number 2. Thanks. Bye-bye. Pile number 3, welcome. We're gonna do yours live, or not live, but I'm gonna pull your cards on camera because I haven't done that yet. So we got the 5 of Swords, which came up in pile number 1's reading. It's basically, oh no, we got the 3 of Wands. Oh, I feel like you and pile 1 have a lot in common already. Pile 1 was kind of spicy. I feel like they go straight to like, let's fight. They would rather fight to the death kind of thing or go to violence. And this is anger management. We are asking Tarot how you can win an argument or how you can throw your anger into something better, I guess. How you deal with conflict sort of thing. So I titled this one Anger Management. I had a rough morning and it's been a weird week. We've had a lot of things break. It's been a great week. I don't know why. It's funny because bad things don't usually happen, but like my husband's phone broke it somehow. He doesn't even know how. Just terrible. So that's just not cool. Not cool at all. And just weird things. Yeah, just things breaking. It's not fun. And then I was arguing with dumb people online, which is always fun. Trying to have an argument with a stranger that knows nothing about you and completely misinterpreted you. And I just want to be like, if we were in person and you said that to me, I would pop you in the face. Like, you can't. People these days hide behind screens and say dumb things and misinterpret things. Back in the day when I grew up, no, you would never have the guts to say something like that to somebody's face. You would expect to get slapped or smacked upside the head, or punched, like straight out. The way I grew up, yeah, that wouldn't fly. You could never pick an argument with a little house mom, about a washing machine. Like, ugh. Yeah, anyways. So that's what sprouted today's reading. So pile number 3, maybe you're not as spicy as pile number 1. Maybe you're not like resort to violence. But pile 1, I advised them to just walk away. They needed to just exercise discipline and just leave the situation and just defuse the time bomb. You feel a little different. I do feel like you, maybe you would argue. But yeah, same thing applies. Don't keep it going for too long because you could probably argue all day as well. And that's not good for you. Yeah, and I think it'll eventually lead to exploding. But then it's funny because we have the Lovers and we have Acceptance. I think that maybe in the beginning of a fight, it probably starts out really crazy and goes from like 0 to 100 pretty fast. But then I think you remember what matters and you... yeah, I think like instinctually you're ready to go. Like if somebody pisses you off, you might be like, all right, test me, let's find out. But then I do feel like you have the ability to kind of to step back and be logical still. I don't think you go straight to, I don't know, maybe in the end you do try to see other people's points. Maybe. I don't know. I think it wears you out. And I think you're more of a lover than a fighter. I think you will fight. Like, you got no problem sticking up and defending yourself. And you'll get in a fight, but you'll remember what matters. And, like, you'd rather love than fight, I guess. That's how I see this. The Mermaid is beauty. Oh, I love that. So, but yeah. Okay, so that goes along. We got Lilith next to the Mermaid. And the mermaids are... most of the time they're these beautiful mystical creatures, but don't mess with them because they're sirens. So I mean, that's a crap storm that you don't want to mess with, because things will turn bad real quick, kind of thing. So I think you're not one to be played with, but you don't let it get to that point a lot. But see, we got the tornado in the background. I think you can lay down some fury, like if somebody really came toe to toe. But I doubt that many people ever would step to you and act that way. I don't really get that too much. But I think in the end, like, it's best for you to just remember you're above it, walk away. And then we've got ritual. Well, we got the Hierophant. So that's kind of like taking a, not exactly religious. I mean, in the tarot, it represents the Pope. So yeah, I guess the ultimate signal of religion, organized religion, but, or not signal, sign, whatever. But all it means is, like, it can mean rituals, just spirituality in a sense. So remember Jesus loves you. Jesus loves us all. You're a lover, not a fighter. You make a better lover. You make a good fighter, but you're better at just diffusing the situation. And yeah. So balance is great because we had the rituals. Like, I don't take that as more of the religious sense. I take it more of doing like a healthy ritual, something you repeat that does you well. So then we had balance. I'm gonna pull some on camera here. So balance, stay balanced. Again, like, don't mess with you. You stick up for yourself, but don't let it get to like a bad point. Stay level-headed, because I think you are. I think you have the ability to see all sides. And we got Treasure Island. So we have the Mermaid and Treasure Island. How cool is that? I love your reading. Oh, these cards are beautiful. Oh, well, cool. So focus. Look at that. You got the kitty cat. These are cool. I actually don't remember. I've read the book on this, but it's huge. These cats are meant to be, they're like a mythological fictional character in the forest, and they're massive. Like, y'all seen Twilight, that wonderful movie series? You know, the werewolves are just like as big as a house. That's kind of that thing. So affirmation for growth. Cool. Yeah, I think you have more of like a, just remember to stay balanced. Remember to keep your balance. Don't let yourself teeter off from logic into fighting, because I think you would do some serious damage. Trust your instincts to discern the truth of the situation. Yeah, I think you're pretty, you don't need a lot of help in anger management. I don't know that I'm offering a whole lot to you. Dealings or relationship with a man. Maybe you have issues arguing with men. If you are a man, you fight with other men. If you're a girl, you fight with men. I don't know. I don't think it's like you're a girl and you fight with other girls. I think maybe like got issues with other dudes. I don't know. But you're very passionate. You got Tulip for passion. Wow. That's pretty cool. I think I'm going to pull you one more tea leaf card. A pig. Beware of greed. Ooh. Yeah, I think you're pretty good instincts. Like, you can read people really well. So remember to fall back on that. Just if somebody wants to argue with you or start a physical fight, just go off your instincts. Like, you never know what somebody has on them. And I think, like, you're going to be really good at telling, like, should I stay and fight, or are they going to pull a weapon out, you know? I don't know. I feel like you've got really good instincts on when to fight, we'll say, I guess. So I don't know what got on my table there. But yeah, just keep balance. Follow your instincts. Yeah, that's kind of all. Like, you're beautiful but deadly, so don't mess with you. I hope you don't have to pull your gangster out too often, because they'd be screwed. So just remember to stay calm, and love is better. Be a lover, not a fighter. Pile number 3. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate your time. do something nice for yourself, do something nice for somebody else, and drink lots of water always. Bye, pile number 3. Pile number 4. Oh, you know what? All right, that's better. Pile number 4, how are you? We're gonna try to make yours short and sweet. That's like the kiss of death on timing, because now it'll be really long, but I already pulled your cards earlier. Basically, pile number 4, I got a feeling you are like you're my magical group. You're my fellow tarot readers. You're like, y'all are the seers. You probably see ghosts and all that fun stuff. I'm gonna title this one Anger Management. This is like what you can do to best serve yourself when you're feeling angry, or how you can best win an argument or stay out of fights or whatnot, or what to do in a fight, I guess. So we have Perfected World or Work, and then we have the Emperor, and then we have the Knight of Wands now. And look at all this fire, holy cow. So your reading, I'm not gonna lie, there was a lot of dogs that came up. I don't know. So this right here, these guys serve in the underworld, basically like the Hounds of Hell, but they serve, how do you say her name? Is it Hecate? I don't know, I'm probably saying it wrong, but they serve, who's she the wife of? Anyways, she's in the underworld and she runs the underworld, but like a higher level of the underworld. This is really making sense, right? Oh, I should look it up. Anyways, but it's service is what it means. Is so they serve their master. They're considered benevolent, like good, but then they could easily switch like wolves and tear you to shreds. So there's a lot of that in yours. It's crazy. So, but then we had like the underdog, so the fiery passionate knight that rides in just ready to take action. And then we have the Seven of Swords. Basically, or no, that's the underdog, sorry. Yeah, you got just a lot of dogs in here. It's weird. I don't know if you're big on dogs, but you literally got the dog card. So your loyalty and faithfulness is misplaced by serving too many masters. Got the unicorn. Judge your creative, imaginative, and magical side through some form of artistic expression. Oh, I wanted to read too. This is kind of fun. I saved a spot here. Service does not mean servitude. Service should not be blind or bind you. Do not give your time to people who do not appreciate you. Justice will be done. So I get that a lot too. Like, basically don't engage. We have a lot about, like, you look really scary, I think. I think your best bet in an argument or a fight or to keep people from making you angry, I think your best bet is intimidation. I think looks wise, you kind of scare people, and or something about you can come off as a little spooky ooky, and very magical. I get like, you probably are the sorceress of the gang. Like, you're the ones like, I don't have to worry about doing anything back to that person because energy's gonna swing right back around and get them. So there's a lot about like justice. Just stay calm. Like, you are the hunter, you're the boss, you got a lot of like really prominent male energy, like hardcore, scary, intimidating energy. But I think that you don't have to do a whole lot because people are gonna fall flat on their ass. They mess with you anyways. Like, you don't have to do anything. It's gonna swing back around and get them. So we had nature, which is just great. Survival. You're gonna outlast, outwit, and outsurvive anybody. There is so much fire in your reading. It's crazy. So you must work with fire somehow, or flames, or you're just super passionate. I don't know. And then, to be fair, once again, we had another judgment card. Like, they're gonna get theirs, and you're not gonna have to do a lot to cause that. We got chaos and conflict. So I don't think people even try to mess with you. I think you intimidate the crap out of them, and I think they kind of just avoid it. So I don't think people want to start nothing with you. But I think maybe they know better, and they like, you're gonna send the demons after them or something. I'm not sure. Your anger management is a little bit funner and different than the other piles. So we've got speak your mind and inspiration and courage. So I think you do inspire others. I think you're very courageous, and I don't think people want to step to you. But if they did, watch out, because you're gonna wreck their world. But I don't think you're gonna like beat anybody up, although you could. I think more so you're gonna undo their world in other ways. So we've got clubs. Someone will try to make you do something against your will. That's weird. And then we got throne, position of authority. Yeah, you had the emperor. I mean, he's the ultimate he's sitting there on his throne. He runs everything. He's the ruler of the whole deck. So yeah, I get a lot of that. Let's see. Something about June. I don't know if that's literally a woman named June or the month of June. Sometimes my readings, things are quite literal. Oop, I'm gonna have to take a break. We're back. Apologies, pile number 4. Sometimes the hubs likes to call and vent while he's in between jobs. Works in construction. I like to say that like Ray Liotta. It's in construction. But it's a very frustrating field at the moment. So where were we? Okay. Oh, y'all were the devil dogs, or like the dogs. There's so much dog and wolf stuff in your reading. It's crazy. We had the underdog, we have survival, we have the hunter. Pretty wild stuff. But the point of this whole reading is to what can help you win an argument, what can help you when you get angry. And I think you're not one to just let things sit and fester. I think you're a pretty passionate person. There's so much fire in here. I think it's good to passionately get your point across. And we had a lot about nature, so I don't know if you have like the dog, like, you know, they hunt. You know, I think it's good for you to get out in nature and just hunt for, I don't know, like I used to hunt growing up. I don't really, we still draw every year, and I usually just give my tag away, but or my husband just takes them out. But we actually haven't got a deer in ages, so it doesn't matter. We offer them, but nobody takes them. Anyways, we keep paying for it though. But now, like, when I go in nature, I just hunt for critters, as in to just look at them and chase them around and just get closer to observe. And like, I like to hunt for feathers and things, so tadpoles and feathers. So maybe just getting out in nature is really good for you. That really helps you cool down. Also, we had rest came up. So you need to focus more on getting enough, like, it's really important. I think people underestimate the importance of sleep. Hopefully you don't have nightmares, but I feel like you're a really restless sleeper. And it's just better to do all you can to really remember to take time to get good sleep, for one, and then to get quality sleep. So whatever you have to do, if you need to start weird routines, I know there's like, is it melatonin that you can take at bedtime? My bestie takes that and loves it. Helps her sleep the whole night through. So something like that would really help. If you can fall quickly into, like, sleep will affect you in the weirdest ways. So if you don't get enough of it, you can quickly fall into like a depressive state. Also, with not speaking your mind, if you always keep things pent up, it's not good for you. So get more sleep and let people know how you feel. Don't just, like, I get a lot of the manly vibes. Like, a lot of guys, they'll just keep it to themselves. They'll just push it back down, like, instead of just saying what they're feeling. Like, if you're not okay with something, just say it. So you gotta at least argue your case a little bit, or nothing's going to change for you. So here's a couple of charms. We got, oh, I love the killer whale. That's cool. Those things are crazy. They hunt like, oh, they're the hunters. Yeah, that's pretty cool. We got the rose. I got the tattoo rose. I love that. Kite. Yeah, just blowing in the wind. Let it go. Oh, this makes me think of like Mardi Gras in New Orleans. I love those. And my husband does metal work, so you know, you see those on a lot of fencing. It reminds me of that. So you take what you can from the charms. We'll pull you a couple of letters here. On pile number 4, please focus on letting people know how you feel a little bit more and getting good sleep. And as always, do something nice for yourself, do something nice for others, and definitely drink more water. Oh, look, rehab. We're gonna say rehab is in, like, you need some rehabilitation of just your sleep. I think that would do you some good. Oh, look, we have the bomb. Yeah. Get more sleep so you don't explode on people. But, oh, yeah, I can't. You have to take from that what you can. Oh, lab. I like that. Oh, again, dog. Like, I guess lab. I don't know what all this energy about dogs and wolves in your reading is. We got the moon up there. I think you're like a werewolf. Maybe you transform or something. I don't know. When you get angry. It's really weird, but a lot to do with dogs in your reading. So, pile number 4, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Take care.